Okay, right back, and Andrew Flint is there with me. Andrew, um, first of all, why do we celebrate cheats? Are we okay with a cheat being a cheat if he or she is on our team or from our country?
Well, there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. People like drama. A lot of sport, I would argue, centers entirely around the storylines around the sport rather than the actual sport itself. If you watch a methodical, clinical machine stroll to the title every single time, whichever sport it is, people aren't going to switch on. If you were watching a well, we'll get into the details of different examples, but if you were an Irish fan watching a certain qualifying match not that long ago, um, you're never going to forget it, and it doesn't
No,
make it any better. But
no.
even if you're not invested in either side, my God, the drama is what people love. So, and there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. The negative side of it is what is the juicier side of drama. So if somebody cheats for your side, I remember, for example, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer playing at home for Manchester United. I think it was against Derby or a lower side, and we desperately needed the win. Player races through, clear on goal. Solskjaer, for some reason, as a striker, is actually the nearest defender to him, and he steams towards the striker who was through on goal, who was going to score, and just chops him down cynically. Got sent off. He didn't even stop to look at the referee with a red card. Now, is that cheating? Well, it breaks the rules, of course, but he got one of the most rousing standing ovations I think I've ever seen at a football match because he cynically took one for the team. And this is the point. There are blurred lines, I find, between taking one for the team, the dark arts, as people like to call them, and calling it the dark art. The nomenclature itself is effectively saying, well, there's an artistry to it. There's some kind of skill to imbue a sense of cheating into a sporting occasion. And if we didn't have any of those, sport would be slightly less controversial, slightly less interesting. It would still be great. We love sport, but it wouldn't be as gripping.
Okay, I'm okay with I kind of get you. There are grades, there are gradations on it's like a soil horizon. There's all levels till you get down to the lowest of the low.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
there's a very famous one in Ireland where a player called Sean Cavan, a very, very good player from Tyrone, literally dragged down a Monaghan attacker as he's going through, basically scored a goal to win the match. And he got a black card, but he was basically by one of the pundits in the studio, a former Derry player, Joe Brawley, who's a lawyer as well, basically said that he's not a man. He's not a man to do that. That's not what a man does. I at the time, yeah, I agree, and I still do. I understand where you're coming from.
I know why you're holding your head in your hands because there is a part of you that's saying he made a sporting moment. He made a memorable moment.
Yeah.
Look, we can't all pretend that we are angels, that we want everybody to be absolutely squeaky clean because nobody is in any sphere, sport, real life, whatever it is. And there is one very obvious, famous example we'll come on to later. There's a side of it that I really want to pick up on that sort of backs into it. Okay, 2010 World Cup, Ghana against Uruguay.
No, Luis Suarez, no. No.
No. This for me. No. This for me, Alan. It's not okay. What he did, you could even argue it was instinctive when Ghana had a shot. I believe was at the end of normal time, the end of extra time. They would have won the game. They would have gone through to. It was a quarterfinal.
Well, that was quarterfinals, yeah.
Quarterfinals. Yeah. Now, an African side in the semi-final of a World Cup in South Africa. I mean, this was an epic moment. Now, you could argue it's instinctive. Just you shoot your hand up, and I actually can buy that. I could believe that, but the man standing on the side when the penalty was missed and celebrating so ecstatically. I mean, I've got a million reasons to hate Luis Suarez, as a lot of people do, quite rightly. But that celebration, that for me just completely changed everything. That tells you there was nothing accidental about it, and the pleasure taken in it